What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It is Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. What is good, YouTube? It is Philly and Tazzz. We are back with another Nightwish reaction video. It is Nightwish time, and I am excited. This journey has been a lot of fun so far. A band that we were introduced to, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. We've reacted to a handful of songs. They've been excellent, and each one has a little different flavor, a little slightly different sound, but at the same time, they have been excellent. And this one, I figure, will be no different, but we will see. It's called Song of Myself. It is live from the Wacken, and it is the extended version. So Tazzz, I know, wants to give a shout out, have his little spiel, and then we will get into it. So Tazzz, let the people know what you're thinking, and then we'll get into it.
All right.
Give the shout out, I guess, as well.
All right. So I guess this is kind of a shout out of a shout out. So first of all, the person who requested this was Alienware18.
Aliens?
And Alienware18 said they wanted to dedicate this to General Gabriel. So
right.
I thought that was really freaking awesome. So Alienware 18 and General Gabriel, this song is for you both.
Are you saying alien like ALIEN, or is that what you're saying, or am I hearing it wrong?
Yeah, like the laptop Alienware.
Oh, okay. All right. My apologies. I was actually going to ask where that name came from. I didn't know if maybe he was like a UFO enthusiast or something.
I mean, could be too, but I just know the laptop is Alienware.
Oh, I know I am. We can react to UFO videos at one time soon. Maybe one day. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, maybe when I'm not around. Here we go.
All right. Anyway, so enough of the UFO videos. Thank you for the request, though. Really do appreciate it. General Gabriel, I know he has put us onto the right track for a lot of this so far. So thank you as well. Thank you to the subscriber. And that is awesome that he was shouting out the General. Yeah. So cool. I hope you guys really like this. Can't wait to check it out. Again, it is Song of Myself live, the extended version. Let's get into it live from the Wacken.
All right, let's go.
Calm down.
The Pyromaniacs.
Nightingale is still locked in the cage. The deep breath I took still poisons my lungs. Old oak sheltering me from the blue, sunbathing on its dead frozen leaves. Get up in the ghost town of us. She reads the story time and the river ghost. Proper meets the weapons and the ride. Raging hurricane strike into toys. The son of me is hung in need of a courageous symphony. First of me first in need of a God singing beat to beat.
Ooh, I love that.
War and great alliance
Oh my.
Now all that great hunger is still in the silence of the wind. Sounding like a cloud until the show has come to an end. What is left to rainbow is to sing again, but it's strong. Sung in silence.
Oh man. Oh, I love that part.
I see a slow, simple youngster by a busy street, with a begging bowl in his shaking hand, trying to smile but hurting him infinitely. Nobody notices. I do but walk by. An old man gets naked and kisses a model doll in his attic. It's half light and he's in tears. When he finally comes, his eyes are cascading. I see a beaten dog in a pungent alley. He tries to bite me. All pride has left his wild, drooling eyes. I wish I had my leg to spare. A mother visits her son, smiles to him through the bars. She's never loved him more. An obese girl enters an elevator with me, all dressed up fancy, a green butterfly on her neck. Terribly sweet perfume deafens me. She's going to dinner alone. That makes her even more beautiful. I see a model's face on a brick wall, a statue of porcelain perfection beside a violent city kill. A city that worships flesh.
Wow. So poetic.
The first thing I ever heard was a wandering man telling his story. It was you, the grass under my bare feet, the campfire in the dead of the night, the heavenly black of sky and sea.
It was us, roaming the rainy roads, combing the gilded beaches, waking up to a new gallery of wonders every morn, bathing in places no one's seen before, shipwrecked on some matte-painted island, clad in nothing but the surf, beauty's finest rose.
Beyond all mortality we are, swinging in the breath of nature, in the air of the dawn of life, a sight to silence the heavens.
I want to travel where life travels, following its permanent lead, where the air tastes like snow music, where grass smells like fresh-born Eden. I would pass no man, no stranger, no tragedy or rapture. I would bathe in a world of sensation, love, goodness, and simplicity.
While violated and imprisoned by technology.
The thought of my family's graves was the only moment I used to experience true love. That love remains infinite.
As I never be the man my father is.
How can you just be yourself when you don't know who you are? Stop saying, I know how you feel. How could anyone know how another feels?
Who am I to judge a priest, beggar, poor, politician, wrongdoer? I am, you are, all of them already.
Working, go play, forget every rule. There's no fear in a dream.
Is there a village inside this snowflake?
A child asked me.
What's the color of our lullaby?
I've never been so close to truth as then I touched its silver lining.
Death is the winner in any war. Nothing noble in dying for your religion,
For your country, for ideology, for faith,
For another man. Yes.
Paper is dead without words, ink idle without a poem, all the world dead without stories.
Without love and the Sami beauty.
Careless realism costs souls.
Ever seen the Lord smile? All the care for the world made beautiful a sad man. Why do we still carry a device of torture around our necks? Oh, how rotten your pre-apocalypse is. All you Bible black fools living over nightmare ground. I see all those empty cradles and wonder if man will ever change. I too wish to be a decent man boy, but all I am is smoke and mirrors. Still, given everything, may I be deserving. And there forever remains that change from G to E minor.
Well, gee, that was very, very different.
Yeah, that was like a little. It turned into a little audio book at the end there. Um, there's only been one audio book I kind of got into, and that was for Game of Thrones because I'm a big Game of Thrones lover. Like I've seen all the seasons and what have you. I'm not really an audiobook type of person. I'm a visual person, so like reading is not my normal thing. But I was trying to follow along with it. I mean, there's so much about Nightwish that we don't know because we're just starting this. So if that related to like something deeper than we're supposed to know right now, that's what I'm thinking. So going to the actual song part, like getting to the song part itself. Oh my God. Again, Nightwish is an experience. It's not, nobody should ever dare say, oh, I'm going to hear this band sing. Like, that's what you say, like, if maybe you're going to, like, the club or the bar and there's a cover band there, and you're like, oh, I'm going to hear this band sing. But they do not deserve just saying something very nonchalant like that. Like, oh, I'm going to a musical experience. Something along those lines is what you should say when it comes to Nightwish. I mean, the energy, again, that you feel. Like, if, let's say this was the first song I heard from Nightwish, as opposed to Ghost Love Score was our first time hearing Nightwish. But if this was the first time we heard them, I would have been just as amazed. Like, they do not disappoint. They are entertaining. They draw in the crowd. Like, you can see, like, when the camera kept panning out to the crowd, just seeing how engaged they were, and people were crowd surfing or whatever it was, which unfortunately I can't do. Nobody's carrying my big ass. But the energy, I mean, everybody was really into it. I mean, just the musical artistry and Flora's voice, it was just, again, a beautiful, beautiful experience. I love this song. Thanks for the dedication and everything, Alienware 18. Excuse me. I was just amazed with all of that. So again, I just love how Nightwish has been able for me to pull me in again. If you're watching this for the first time, they have the ability. They pull me in through the screen, and it feels like I'm there in that experience out with the audience. And that's, to me, that's hard to do. Well, it is hard to do because I've seen many concerts on TV, and it felt like I was just sitting home watching it on TV. But this is like an experience where I feel like I'm there. Mm-hmm. So, astounding again is all I have to say. How about you, Philly?
Yeah, the song had some similar flair to some of their other ones, but was very different. I liked how this song had a few breaks in it where it got very like hard guitar, which I thought was cool. There was parts in it where, I don't know if you remembered exactly, but it was like hard guitar, and then the drums kind of almost went into like shotgun fire, where it was like, well, that reminded me so much of a song that Metallica did called One, which is like early Metallica. And that little part there, and I'm like, man, it really brought me to that. And it, like I said before, I think there are some Metallica, I won't even say they're Metallica influences, because apparently Metallica, from what I've heard from the subscribers, are huge fans of Nightwish. So maybe they kind of influence each other, so to speak. But I definitely had that kind of vibe. But obviously it had like some of the orchestra sound to it as well. I like just how it switched off of, a little bit of a lesser hard sound to the hard sound with the absolute shotgun drums. The song itself was awesome. Now, to a point of what you said when it went into like the audio part at the end, and I apologize wholeheartedly if I seem ignorant. I do feel like I missed something, or I didn't fully understand what I was really reading or how it correlated to the song, if it did. I feel like there's a lot of things about this band we don't know yet because we're so new,
Yeah,
and maybe there
exactly.
was more to it. Now, I could very well have just totally missed something, and maybe it was really obvious that I should know what that ending was really about. But I'm so focused in on watching it and trying not to miss anything with the song. And I mean, the first time watching these things, I'm probably missing a whole lot of shit. And I know you guys that have been following them forever and know the ins and outs about the band, maybe you can fill us in a little bit. I don't mean to seem, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't mean to seem like ignorant, I guess, or
Yeah.
like I'm lack of paying attention, but I just feel like there's something I missed about what that whole reference at the end was.
Explain to us in the comments, because one of the things that I love about Philly and I, and again, if you're watching this for the first time, but we've said this many times, is we keep it real, raw, and authentic. So I have no shame in saying if something I don't understand. So I don't understand that extended part where it was it was like an audio book. So let us know in the comments, because everybody's been so amazingly wonderful explaining things to us and educating us, and we love that. Just know that we love it. Like, never feel like, oh my God, I'm writing a book, they're probably not going to read this. We read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we may not be able to literally respond back with text because there's so many comments, but we always try our best to at least give a heart emoji or a thumbs up to let you know we saw it. But for the ones that we are able to actually write something, we love everything. We love learning about things because, we're not just here ourselves. I can't speak for other reaction channels, but we're not here just to listen to a song, react, keep it moving. Like, if we like the song or we like the artist, we're like, wow, we want to know, where did they derive from? How long have they been around? Do they all know each other? Are they related? What's their history? We love that. So thank you, fans. You've been very, very willing to give us information. And of course, many things we can look for on Google, but why? If we have actual live people willing to educate us, why waste the time going to Google? Google is not personal. It's not talking back to us. It's not laughing. It's not saying something positive. It's just reading. But you are actually live people that took the time to type something down for us, and it's very appreciative. We cannot stress that enough. It does not go unheard or unseen, rather, in the comments. So,
yeah. I mean, I agree. It's like a personal touch, and it does help to get more of an understanding. So, with that being said, though, I mean, the song itself, I liked it a lot. I mean, there's not much to dislike. I feel like I love how they blend. It's like a mishmash of different kind of just genres and how they put it together and how they break into different, riffs, and they incorporate that kind of orchestra, choir-esque kind of sound, and Floor's voice being so powerful, and then she's harmonizing, with the guitarist. I apologize, I forgot his name. I'm bad with that as well a little bit. I'm trying to remember the names, but she does that sort of harmonizing with him, and then how it breaks into the amazing drums that had kind of almost like a shotgun sound or what have you. It was that was just rapid fire. I loved everything about it. The presentation of the show itself, when the drums would hit, how the fireworks would blast off. It's really,
the
really
ambiance.
Cool. Yeah, it's a show that I would love to see. I'd love to go.
And that one part towards the end, or almost to the end, when they were chanting with the audience and they were all saying some specific line. I love that part. It was eerie, mysterious, kind of gothic kind of esque, which I love that. Everybody was chanting on stage and in the audience, and they kept repeating the same sentence, whatever that part was. I have to watch it again. But I just love that part. So many layers, the change ups and stuff like that. I just love it. And then, like I said, it's a cohesion of them changing it up, the fire and the lights, the ambiance, the crowd chanting, everything is just perfect. So again, it's an experience. If I'm going to pay money out of my hard-earned work to go to a concert, it should always feel like an experience. And Nightwish gives you an experience. You have to go home feeling that you've been satisfied. I can't imagine anybody going home from a Nightwish concert I just can't. So Bravo again, Nightwish. Bravo. Let's vote. We've been talking and talking.
Yeah, absolutely. We can get into it for sure. Thank you again for the request. This was an awesome song to check out. So we will get into our rating system. Anybody new or anybody that has been here, this is a 2 rating system called Ass or Pass. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Pretty self-explanatory. If it sucked, if the song was ass, thumbs down. If it was good and we like it, it is thumbs up. And we will get into it now. Tazzz will count to 3. I'm going to drum roll. We'll rate the song, and then we will move on. Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Bang, bang. And that drum roll I did, it sounded just like that rapid fire part that I was talking about.
It did
not. It was identical. So,
not identical.
Thank you very much to the subscribers again for coming through with an awesome, awesome song. Thank you to Nightwish fans. Thank you to all you guys for all the comments that you've been leaving, the love, the support, to just knowledge you're dropping about the band, because it really, truly does help him and I as we continue down this journey. So before we get out of here, I'd just like to mention you could be anywhere in the world that you would rather be, but you spent about 27 minutes with him and I as we rated this and reacted to this Nightwish live version. And thank you so, so much. Until next time, I am Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.